let's go back to Joshua real quick. Joshua and his conquest of AI. Because I want to bring two other AIs into it so you can get the whole context and link this Old Testament idea of how Joshua went around conquering all of the lands and dominating the landscape. And I want to tie it into right now, current 2023. The same way Joshua was dominating the landscapes of like kings and other territories and taking other lands, your content produces digital real estate. That's what it is. The instant you drop any video, anything, song, whatever, the moment you upload, you are now a owner of digital real estate, or at least a broker, or however you want to define it, on a more accurate level. So those two landscapes mean the same thing. So you can see the parallel and you can see the golden web, the golden thread that weaves between events, so that you can see time no longer as minutes, hours, days, months, weeks, and years, but as moments. So from moment to moment, there's a thread, and now you get this sense of timelessness because you can see the ongoing patterns of how there's a formula that lets you know that the present moment is always the best moment because that's the ongoing moment. It just appears to be past, present, and future. The appearance of things in the outer world makes it look like time is passing, but we're really just going from moment to moment. This is nothing. We are in no time. We're in eternity. They talk about the eternal, the everlasting. We're there now because we exist. You can't exist and not be in eternity. That's impossible, probably by anybody's school of thought. I would assume that's purely speculative, what I'm saying right there. So, you check out this paradox with the A.I.s. The AI, he's now a changer of the game, and AI is being used to cross over. This AI is a rebel. We didn't expect AI to be like this. We were still mocking AI in the Russell Crowe virtuosity days. Y'all remember that movie? When it was still glitchy in his appearance. We were still, you know what I mean? When it, like Max Headstrom type, AI wasn't really a big deal in those days. But now AI changed the game with an unstoppable move. Its ability to be quantum in its scope. This is a crossover of epic proportions. And I'm saying that because I'm using that to point to the other AI, Allen Iverson. Those who know him personally as Bubba Chuck. Yeah, he changed the game, being only like 6'1". And he played big. AI came in with a whole different style, changed the game just as much as Jordan did. Actually, AI brought a whole new meaning to hero ball, again with an unstoppable move. The only thing that could stop it was the refs. They had to call. Nobody could stop this move. The legends couldn't stop AI. When he was coming and he had the ball, that was it. He was one of the fastest runners in the league, has some of the quickest hands, one of the most gifted athletically, period, since like either Shaq or Wilt Chamberlain in terms of pure raw athleticism. Yes, Allen Iverson was proficient at football too. He could have went in either direction. So he was gifted in that sense, but a rebel, content to do his own thing, content to be sentient in a league that is very uniform. You saw Allen Iverson on the cover of Slam magazine. That's the most iconic cover of all Slam magazine history, with the fro out. And I think he had one of the retro Sixers jersey on, showing you that AI across all time and space and connecting it to now can reach into the past. So we're finding out things that was hidden from us, things that were occult, that were hidden, are now being made known. And the things are still secret, even though they're being made known now. because people in large are not going to be trained to look for that. Their senses are already too dull, so these things don't even have to be hidden in plain sight anymore. They can be laid out in plain sight and still be missed. So AI came with his entire universe, just like AI changing the game. Everybody was doing the crossover from that moment on. Jordan didn't have a particular move that everyone was trying to do. We just know his signature on the shoe from his dunk at the free throw line. We have that as an image, as a move, so that counts. But that wasn't a move that he was doing on every single player, and it was unstoppable no matter whether he was going left or right, no matter what size the person was. They could be defensive specialists. He was getting them. Didn't matter who they were. Rookie, veteran, somebody seasoned in the league. And this was in a time when you were allowed to play a lot more physical. The 90s was one of the most physical eras in NBA history. There was a lot of contact. A lot of contact was allowed to be made. The refs was letting these guys play. I think hand checking was still around. So he really literally had to really get people up off of him. And he was doing the crossover. So AI crossed us over, did a crossover on everybody. You think not? AI could come out with a song. It not only can it cross over into your realm, it can be you in your realm, because it's bringing a whole omniverse and it's quantum. Now, this is to your advantage if you're a truly unique individual, but if you're not, you're gonna end up underneath the tray in this sifting that's going on. You know how those excavators do it. They shake the tray when they're looking for minerals and precious rock. When they pull the tray up from the dirt, they shake it to see the minerals, to separate the minerals from the dirt, the sifting. AI is doing a lot of sifting. That's why a lot of things that are at the top are at the bottom. That's why a lot of views are falling, why a lot of channels are getting clipped, why a lot of creators have disappeared. This is a shaking. It's a sifting from the AI in Joshua's time to Allen Iverson to the prevalence of artificial intelligence. In higher dimensions, this is all exactly the same AI.